Welcome to JKTV. Hey there, kiddos. It's so good to see y'all. Isn't it just a wonderful day? Now, I spent all weekend trying to study for this week's episode of JKTV, and I just got so excited that I ran out of time. So, I have one more video to study. Will you watch it with me? Awesome! Now, this video apparently shows us just how big our universe is. But I mean, it can't be that big, right? I guess we'll see. Roll the clip! So that's Earth, and then the other planets. And there's Jupiter, the really big one, but it's not that big, right? Wait, there's things bigger than Jupiter? No way! How is this possible? Ah! Well, kids, I can tell you that my mind is officially blown. But that's just a video. And I wish there was just some way for me to realize just how small we really are. I wish.
I guess I'll never realize just how big the universe is and how small we are. It's too bad. I guess I should be heading out. Wait a minute. Kids, can you excuse me for 1 second while I panic? Thank you. Ah! Oh man! What happened? Why am I so small? Why is everything so big? And why do I sound like a chipmunk? Oh no, this is awful. What's gonna happen to me? Am I gonna get smushed?
Carl!
Sarah, thank goodness you're here! I need your help!
Why do you look like a cartoon elf?
I'm small, Sarah!
Oh, that's not good. How did that happen?
Oh no, I'm small! I shouldn't be so small! 1 second! I'm wishing I knew how small we truly were! And then bam! Here I am!
Well, that kind of stinks, doesn't it? How about if I tell you about today's story? Would that help?
Oh no, Sarah!
Well, don't get short with me.
I should be mad at you for that comment! Oh, but it's fine! So, what's the story about?
Well, today we're telling the story of Job.
It's pronounced Job!
I'm pretty sure it's Job.
Potato!
Anyway, kids, Job is a man who lived a long, long time ago, long before Jesus even came to earth. Now, what made Job so special is that he had many things. He had a family, land, friends, livestock, and on top of all that, Job was a very righteous man.
Righteous?
It means someone who loved God and lived for God, always doing what's right. Now, even though Job was a righteous man, there were some that thought Job was only righteous because God had given him so much.
Well, was that true?
Of course not, but little did Job know that there would be some tough times ahead for him.
Oh, like a paper cut?
A little bit more than that. You see, Job was about to have his whole life turned upside down. Job was going to face many struggles that would definitely push him farther than he has ever been pushed before.
Wowza!
So, Job was living his normal life when he suddenly got very sick.
Sick!
Yes, very sick. He had sores all over his body. Then his animals were taken from him, and even some of his family passed away.
That's awful!
It sure was. Job was having so many things taken away from him, and...
He quit!
What?
He quit, right? He quit being righteous!
Well, why would you say that?
I mean, he had a great life before! Everything was great! That means it's easy to do the right thing! But, if all that stuff leaves, what's the point of being righteous, right?
Well, that's what most people would expect. Even his wife was wondering why Job was still worshiping God.
I bet it was hard for her to see Job suffer so much!
For sure. Some of the worst things imaginable have become a reality for Job. But what's his reaction? It was to still worship God. Now you may be wondering why that is. Why would Job still worship God if almost everything in his life was taken from him? Well, the answer is simple. Job loved God. And Job understood that God would never spiral out of control even if everything else was falling apart. You see, God made everything. the animals, the mountains, the moon, stars, even all the things about people in Job's life. He was thankful just knowing that such a big God would value and know him and care about him. Everything he had was thanks to God, so even if he lost everything valuable, he would still have God, which was worth more than anything or anyone. Job could see the bigness of God, which made his smallness feel a lot better.
So we're all pretty small, huh?
Yeah, some of us more than others.
Easy.
I'm just saying, Carl, there's beauty in knowing how small we are and just how big and powerful God is.
I guess you're right. Maybe it's a good thing I got shrunk down to the size of a teenage hamster.
Well, really, why?
I don't know. It kind of gave me some perspiration.
What?
Perspection.
Do you mean perspective?
That's what I said. It gave me perspective and helped me realize that there are so many more things that God is in control of than I can imagine. And we are just a little itty bitty part of God's big plans. But I'm grateful I'm a part of it all.
Well, Carl, I couldn't agree more.
Hey Journey Kids, today's big idea is a really big idea. You want to hear it? We are small, but God is big. Can you say it really loud with me on the count of 3? Ready? 1, 2, 3. We are small, but God is big. Now can you say it really, really quiet in a small voice with me? 1, 2, 3. We are small, but God is big.
Great job, everyone. Way to go.
Hey Ned,
What, TJ?
since it's almost fall, I think we should tell some fun Halloween and fall themed jokes.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Alright, so I got one here.
You do?
Yeah, what did the oak tree say when autumn came around?
What did he say?
Leave me alone.
That's really funny. Well, that joke got me thinking of this joke. Well, what did one autumn leaf say to the other?
I'm not sure. What did he say?
I'm falling for you.
Oh, good one.
Hello, friends. Blup, blup, blup. I'm Callie. Blup, blup. And this is my friend Joe the goldfish. Blup, blup. I wonder what Joe thinks I am when he sees me through the bowl. Maybe a giant octopus or a whale. What do you think?
Maybe a giant sea creature hungry for goldfish.
Ugh, yuck. I would never hurt you, Joe. Or eat you! Looking at Joe in his little bowl makes me feel really big. But other times, like when I look at the stars or see a firework explode across the sky, I can feel pretty small. Have you ever felt really big or really small? That gives me an idea.
Welcome to Biggest and Smallest with Callie.
Friends, the biggest fish in the ocean is the whale shark. It's 41 feet long and weighs 21 tons. That's like a bus loaded with kids.
That's really big.
And the smallest fish in the ocean is the Paedocypress. Oh, like the Play-Doh without the L and then cypress, like the tree. The Paedocypress, which is less than a third of an inch long and weighs barely anything at all. That's smaller than the nail on your pinky finger.
Wow, that's really small.
That got me thinking. Even though the whale shark is really big, you know what's bigger? The ocean around the whale shark. This is blowing my mind right now. I'd better sit down while we hear a Bible story.
It's time for today's Bible story. Our story comes from the book of Job, and it's about a man named, you guessed it, Job. See, Job was a really good guy. I mean, a really good guy. Job was so good that when he offered his gifts to God, which were called sacrifices, he always remembered to offer some for others too, just in case they hadn't done it. That would be like if your mom or dad asked you to clean up your toys and asked your sister to put her clothes away. Then you cleaned up your toys and put your sister's clothes away too. Job was such a good guy that one day God pointed him out to Satan, not a good guy, as an example of just how awesome people can be. Satan didn't like that at all and decided to test Job to see how awesome he really was. Satan was sure Job only loved God because his life was perfect. What would Job do when really bad things started to happen? First, Job lost all his stuff and his beloved children. Then, Job got really bad sores on his body that were painful and itchy all the time. Job was miserable, but he remained a really good guy. He never said anything against God. Job's own wife told him he should yell at God for this, but he wouldn't do it. Even though Job didn't understand what was going on, he knew God did. He didn't get why all these awful things were happening, but he trusted God. Job knew that to believe in a very big God meant accepting the good and the bad things that come along in his life, which was so small compared to God. And like Job, no matter what we go through, we can find comfort in the fact that we are small, but God is big.
That must have been terrible and really scary for Job. I can only imagine he felt pretty alone and maybe pretty small like Joe, my goldfish. But maybe when Joe sees me, he isn't scared because he knows, even though I'm really big to him, that I love him and I want to take care of him. Maybe Job knew the same thing even though he was going through some pretty rough stuff. Today's big idea is we are small, but God is big. Can you say that with me?
We are small, but God is big.
That reminds me, time to feed Joe. See you next time, friends.
Yeah. Oh, here's one. Why do trees try new things so often?
Why? Because it's fall?
No, because every autumn they turn over a new leaf.
Ah, that's really funny.
Yeah, I thought so.
Hey, Journey Kids, let's learn our new memory verse.
Start with your hand out. Right? Ready? God's voice thunders in marvelous ways. He does great things beyond our understanding. Job 37:5. Great job, Journey Kids. Keep up the good work.
Yeah! Hi, Journey Kids. I'm Isabel, and this is my mom, Kathy.
We're here to tell you about an activity that we spend a lot of time doing as a family, and we want to share it with you in case you're interested in doing this activity too.
Our favorite activity is called birding! Over the past few months, we've been looking out for all 419. Thankfully, we've been able to identify 81 out of all 419. We have 3 great tips to help you get started with birding. Number 1, get outside.
That's right. Get out into your yard, the local park, or even a hiking trail.
Number 2, you should go either early or late.
That's right, birds are most active early in the morning or just before they go to bed. So our favorite place to go is Mapleton Park in the north end of Moncton at 7 in the morning or about 30 minutes before bedtime.
Number 3, you could ask an adult to get a pair of binoculars so you can see the birds up close.
Here's a whole bunch of photos of the birds that we've seen this summer.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you find them interesting.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait to hear what happens next about Job. Make sure to tune in next week for JKTV. Guys,
Hey there, you little chicken nuggets. It's me, Carl. Welcome to JKTV. Hi there, kids. I'm Carl, and I have a high-pitched voice. Blah, 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 blah.
Can I please, like bow at the end like that? Does that look okay, Maisie? Move your...
this is it. We are small, but God is big. Can you say it really loud with me on... Yeah, Lana, you
You
interrupt.
just put your arm in front of my puppet.
Okay, well, then I'll use this arm. Sorry.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to JKTV recording.
I don't think this is JKTV, this is jokes. Oh wait, no, it is JKTV.
JKTV jokes. I just said the joke again.
Yeah. You really did.
You ready? The recording?
Yes. God... Oh, I messed up. God's... I'm ready to do it again.
Yeah.
Okay. In marvelous ways. He...
Great
Great job, everyone. Keep up the work.
Yeah.
Okay. The good work.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that was the best one.